What's up, guys? Got the Higo Cooling Master Ultra here for you today to review. Now, this is a fan that goes around your neck and flows air on you. And so if you're in the market for one of these, then this is definitely one of them. What I like about it is that it's got the three settings here that you just hold down the on button and let me lift it up so you can see it. You hold on the on button and then you can just tap it again, go a little faster, and then really faster. Now it's really loud, so I'm gonna control off. It is one of the more loud fans that you get. And then also you have this cold spot right here. And you just turn that on by pushing this. And it's going to tell you, hey, it's cold. You can even make it even colder, just like the other thing. Now, this is really, really good for someone who's doing yard work or in like a high temperature. It may not be the best use for everyday use because what happens is that there's no air because of this cold spot, which is kind of cool, to be honest with you. There's no air coming in off this channel up here. So it's kind of a trade-off. Also, if you have longer hair, because of the way it's designed, it's going to pinch this hair back here. And so when my wife tried to use it, it pinched her hair. So she also didn't think that the cold thing is like very refreshing at first because it's like, oh, it's like someone putting a cold water bottle on the back of your neck. And so that's like really refreshing when it's super hot. Not so refreshing every day. So that's why she just preferred the air back here personally for her. So I would say this was a good like Father's Day kind of gift. So like you have someone who's out doing the yard work. This is going to be one of those really cool things that you can have air blowing on the side of your face and then have something cold back here. And it's just kind of short term. And it's also more like an extreme heat sort of situation. I think it's going to be good for that. But if you were in the market for one of these fans and you want to use it for everyday use, I'd probably look at a different one. So I definitely like it. I like the fact that you have the fan settings and the cold setting. And I like that this part is flexible. 'Cause some of them, they come around and like choking you, but give it a shot if you're in the market. Okay, so this is the Higo Cooling Master. It comes in this nice box here. And I don't know if you can hear the fan. Let me take it off and turn it off, but you can actually turn it on and off right here. What's unique about this one is that even though you push the button to make it faster, you can see it. See if you can see it. So it goes up. So that's F1, 2, and 3. And it blows really pretty hard. In fact, it's really hard to hear. But what you wanted to get is this little button right here. And you push this, and this little piece right here gets cold. And I got originally thinking that would be really cool. And it is pretty cool. On a hot day, you get to have the cold spot on the back of your neck. But it's kind of like having a water bottle, like a cold water bottle on the back of your neck. So it's a little bit of a shocker at first when you feel that cold air. And then, I mean, when you feel that cold spot, and then kind of your body gets used to it. So it's not quite as good. So a really cool feature. I think I would love to have one of these if I was cutting grass. Truth be told, pulls your hair. So on me, I have short hair, so it doesn't matter. But on like if a woman wanted to use this, it'd pull the hair back here. Enough. But anyway, so that's for a review of this. That it is a little tighter on the neck, but it does fold like this, and it's feels pretty like I have a few of these, and the construction feels pretty good. So I definitely would recommend this. The problem is like because of this little cold spot right here, you don't actually get any air on the back of your neck either. So the trade-off is you get the cold spot, and like I said, for yard work or something like that, I think it's perfect for that. But if you're just using it for everyday use, I probably wouldn't recommend it for that. But check it out on Amazon and tell me what you think. If